Okay, this is a bit of a weird one that I don't really know why I'm talking about it, considering the fact that I don't make videos that are designated for, older audiences. However, I thought it was important to talk about something very interesting, which is addictions. There's multiple different addictions. You can get alcohol addictions, you can get gambling addictions, you can spend all your money on Roblox and stuff like that. However, I never really struggled with any of them addictions at all. I actually struggled with a different one, which I think for people that were probably my age, it's a very prevalent thing these days, which is nicotine. And I mean the puff puff, which is the vaping, that stuff. I struggle with that, and I am now proud to say I'm actually, I think, like 2.5 or 3 months sober now. I think I say sober. I sound so silly because it's not like alcohol where you say sober, but it's been like 3 months I think since I last had a vape, which is very cool, and I'm very proud of myself for that. And I managed to quit. So I was vaping for like a very long time, and it's not good for you. Obviously, don't get into it. Bad habit, bad habit. If you are in it, well, you're in it now. So here's how I quit. I'm gonna tell you so that if you ever need to quit, you now know how to, because I'm going to tell you. So, basically, I was vaping since I was, I think, 16, something like that. And I have asthma, which is like bad idea 101. Why the heck would anybody why would you breathe anything into your lungs other than air if you're asthmatic? I don't know. Don't ask me. I was young, stupid, and I still am. However, I'm not too stupid now, so I've grown up and realized, oh no, that's not good for your lungs. But, anyway, I eventually just realized, I love, doing it. However, that's because of it's an addictive thing. It's not a good thing for me. And I better quit, because my breathing is getting worse. I'm not getting very good at speaking. And I'm literally doing it all the time, whilst I'm working, whilst I'm driving, whilst I'm eating, literally all the flipping time, dude. It was not good. So I decided, good time to quit. So me and my girlfriend simultaneously quit. Legitimately, we just both quit. We decided, nah. We chucked them in the bins one night, and then went to sleep. And then in the morning, obviously, it wasn't there. We didn't do it. It just wasn't there. We went cold turkey, bro. Cold turkey on this thing. In my advice, it depends how long you've been doing it. I think I was doing it for well over a year and a half, I think. Something like that. But I do not advise quitting cold turkey. It's not the best way. I think there's many better medical supplements out there that you could use, such as gum or those little pouches, stuff like that. I mean, admittedly, the only healthy way is to completely go cold turkey, which is what I did. But by God, is that difficult? It was so difficult. I do not recommend doing it. It was very difficult for me to do. But in the long run, it's better for my health. Lots better for my health. And I'm very glad that I have done it, because I've already seen the positive side effects to quitting, Oh, and I just got run over by the train. That was very stupid of me. But yeah, I've already seen the positive effects of quitting vaping, which is absolutely fantastic, because I never thought I would actually see that. And I never realized how bad it was until I did quit. For instance, I can now walk up the stairs, and I'm fine. It sounds so stupid, but it becomes a thing so slowly when vaping. You don't realize that it's getting bad. Like, I didn't realize I was struggling to walk up the stairs. I just thought it'd always been like that. Of course it hadn't. I'm stupid, of course. It was obviously due to the vaping. I quit, and I can now walk upstairs without choking on my own breath, And it's very fun. And I don't have to use my Ventolin inhaler every 5 seconds of the day, which is also a good thing, because it saves me a lot of money. But quitting was difficult. It was very, very, very difficult. And I recommend going to a doctor if you're in a predicament where you want to quit nicotine, vaping, smoking, whatever it is. Go to a doctor first. That's my advice. Get some help doing it, because going cold turkey, you gotta be very, willpower. You gotta have a lot of willpower to do that. I don't know how I did it, and you know what? I still get cravings. After like 3 months, I still legitimately get cravings. It's that difficult. The first 2 weeks, were probably the worst. That I'd guess. But I'd say the first like 3 for 5 days or something like that, those were the most difficult for me. Those were really not easy to quit. Those were very difficult. I wanted to constantly go back to it. I was having stress at work. I did not want to quit, and I'm so glad that I did. But I think I was probably like, I don't know. I think I was probably very close to going back to it. I was very, very close. I would have gone back to it if it wasn't for my girlfriend, I think, because we both quit at the same time, and we were trying to see who could stay off it for the longest. And I think we did a very good job, actually. I think we did a very good job. Hold up, I've got to concentrate here, otherwise I am going to die, and I did die. Okay, well that's just fantastic, isn't it? But after the first sort of 2 weeks of not vaping, the effects go away. The first week, yeah, I would say about the first week, I was shaking, bro. I was shaking. It was not fun. It was really, really difficult. So respect to anybody else who's also gone cold turkey, because it's not simple. That stuff is like well difficult. So props to you if you have done it. I know the pain, and I know how difficult that thing is, but you gotta stick through it. Once you stick through the first week, no matter how badly you want to go back to it, stick through that first week. If you can stick through that first week, you can do the second week. And once you've done the second week, you can do the third, the fourth, the fifth. You can continue on doing multiple weeks of not doing it. And eventually you stop thinking about it. So for me, it was when I was driving or when I was watching TV, something like that. That's when I would notice it the most. Or when I was outside walking, whatever, to my work, something like that. That was when I most noticed it. Try find something to replace it that's not addictive. So for me, I tried chewing gum. Chewing gum did work, except my jaw hurt like hell because I was chewing gum all day, literally all day. My jaw hurt real bad. So I think that was fine, but I'm sure there's probably more medical, better ways to do it. But find something to distract your mind. Do something you don't normally do. Go outside. You know, what the heck? I swear I saw an arrest ring there. That was really, really strange. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, find something to distract yourself with. That is the best possible medicine to quitting nicotine or any sort of addiction, I believe. So just finding something that replaced that, like, mouth feeling, that's what helped me the most. And I'll stick by that. It was very, very good to chew gum. And even though it did hurt, I'd recommend it for other people. So if you're trying to quit, here's my advice. Don't go cold turkey like I did. I would definitely recommend trying to get some sort of supplement to slowly ease off first. Like, go to your doctor, go to your local doctor, see what they can do for you. If it's free, you might as well take whatever option they give you, because it's difficult. And I know a lot of people my age definitely do vape and probably see the negative effects of it. Everyone knows it's bad for you, but you don't really realize how big an effect on your life it makes until you quit and realize, I was struggling to do this before, and now you can do it. And that is the biggest factor for me. The fact that I can now do a lot of activities without needing to use an inhaler is just incredible. I thought, it's just my asthma. No, it was me. I was an absolute dumbass. It was me. I was causing my own asthma, essentially. I mean, I do literally have medical prescribed asthma. But aside from that, I was not assisting in that matter anyway, was I, Bob? No, not at all. But yeah, in my advice, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Say you want help quitting nicotine or smoking or alcohol or, you know, substances, whatever it may be. Go to the doctor. Talk to them about it. They're not going to judge you. They've seen multiple people just like you. You're not the only person. Just know you're not the only person who's trying to quit or is trying to quit. I tried to quit, and I had somebody by my side, which made it a lot more helpful. But it was still difficult, and it will be difficult. There is no other way. Quitting is difficult, but you'll find a way to do so, and to anyone who does, I wish you the best of luck. But anyway, I think that's all I wanted to say in this video. It's been a while since I've uploaded on this channel. Let me know if you want more uploads. I know this is a bit of a deep one, but I just felt like I should talk about it, because I'm quite proud of myself. So, I wanted to talk about it. But anyway, I shall see you all in the next video, whatever it may be. You know, the uploads here are pretty random.